So this is the next building for the lathe to get in here. In my wisdom, when I built the model railway, I put this wall up here and didn't leave much room between the wall and the actual wall of the house. So I've got roughly 7mm back end of it to put buildings in. This is the side of the new building for the low relief there. It's going to be an office factory. So I'll take the workbench, we'll see where we are now. So this is it in the workbench here, folks. I did the windows the colour I want them done, red. I've done them 3D print, and with the laser cutter and the 3D print went together, they came out rather nice and snug fit. Just need to watch when I paint it, not to put too many coats of paint on it so they won't fit in. I will need to paint the edges because I don't like the black, I like to go with white. This is the side of the building that goes in the end here. You'll not see the cutouts for you see the little cutouts where this slides in. So it's just little tabs sliding edge of it. Ideal for a bigger bit of room in the back end of the layout there. Make it a bit wider and do a bit fancy features with the roof or something like that. I don't know if you can see in camera there, but I did make a mistake here. I thought I wouldn't cut right through this medite. I set it to 250mm per second. A speed, a power of 100 on the diode laser. And I was convinced it wasn't cut through. And I went to recut it again, it was out of line. One of the things you've got to do with Lightburn is every time you've got to cut something, you've got to go back and re-home it. If you try and recut it from where it started off, you'll be out of line. So just remember, if you've got to recut something because it went through, don't move the finger cutting, and also go back and re-home the laser diode before you start cutting again, so it's going to be a perfect cut. The medite, I bought it thinking it'd be quite good. It is laser compatible. It's got the nasty sting out the fumes as such, but really it's a nightmare. Basswood is far easier and far greater detail than this basswood. I say again, you've probably seen the hour here with the window there. It's just the soot, and I've cleaned that 3 or 4 times, and it's still got soot inside it. They do say use IPA alcohol. I've done 3 types of windows there, folks, for the building. Big factory there, and they go back to the 60s, 80s there, the factories there, the windows were made to suit the general location. Like this here, probably an office block with maybe a tilt block or something like that. And this part here was usually the boss's view. You see better view of it. And up here you had really the office workers' view. Most windows got the same light in there, but some were you could open because you're the boss, some you're closed in because you were the worker. So that's where we're at so far, folks. I'm going to glue this in. Just use the high-tack glue to stick the basswood, and also the LCDs that stick them as well. And also the 3D prints, high-tack is quite good at sticking them in place. Lo and behold, this will have a backing to it. I'm planning on just using card for the backing, something nice and thin, obviously. The medite is 3mm thick. I've done the sides 6mm thick, and it gives me a bit of space between the back of the wall and the actual wall of the house. So we'll get them into it. So it gives me 1.5mm the back end of it, really, to put something fancy in. Ideally, I love to put in LEDs and that, but given the space, you have no chance. Or you have got a chance here, folks, and it wouldn't look very good, as I've tried it. So I'll get this in spray coat, undercoat. I've ordered some concrete texture. I'm going to do as a concrete jungle. It's going to be a concrete building, so I've got the concrete texture coming just shortly. Off of eBay, it's £5.50 a tin. Hopefully it'll work out. If it doesn't work out, I've got plenty of these sheets left to burn up, because I want to shot them and start moving towards the basswood. So I'll bring you back once I get some paint and you'll see it. Well, That's an undercoat, the usual Poundland, but it's not a pound, it's £2 matte finish, white matte. Just a wee wordy note there, folks. If you ever use this stuff, wear a pair of gloves. It does go everywhere. So, postman's coming. I'm going to wait for it's a texture paint. I'm going to do this one in the slate grey. So once he comes here, I'll take you through it. The laser cutting, this MIDI MDF. Spent quite a bit of time this morning on the laser, getting it dialed in. From my 10 watt laser on the Falcon, to try and cut it in one go, it's a no-go. Personally, my settings was 380 millimetres per minute, power at 100% for cutting this stuff. As I've been fine detail as well, the edges here there, folks. Very hard to get the strength in this stuff. It's very fragile for small parts. So once postman comes, we'll get it in paint and I'll show you the slate grey effect. Well, it's in paint there, it's starting to get into the windows. For the windows I'm using these things here, done in the 3D printer, plastic. I find it a bit easier doing the plastic windows rather than the laser cut windows, just my personal preference there, folks. So, the fitting, just nice, a little bit of glue holds them in place. The back end, the model, I've just done it with black card. Once again, I've done this in the cricket, so the seam wouldn't be seen from the front end yet. As for the paint, I went for this textured type of concrete paint. Russell did a grey concrete effect paint. It came in at £17.99. So I went for the real feel texture paint factory stuff, £5.99. Quite drying paint as well. This was 3 coats. You can't really see in the camera there, folks, but it's got a nice texture to it. And once in the layout, it'll look quite good. So I'll take you over to Lightburn and I'll show you how I designed this. This is in Lightburn now. It's released version 2. After version 2 came out 2.001, and now we're on 2.0.02 for reasons. So this is the model in Lightburn there, folks. I basically start off with the windows. For the office block, I wanted quite a big window, so 1.8 metres by 2.2 metres long. So in millimetres there, it's 24 mil by 29 mil. So if I come out of that, away for that the right pitch. Up here, and I start putting a window in. I set the window there to the width of 29 millimetres. Add that and go for the height 1.8, which is 24 millimetres. That gives me a window. So once I've got that, just select it there, go to the Barrier tool. I go these columns here, and the width I want away from each other, spacing, I want them 5 mil. For the height, I want it to be 10 mil. And then just put in the number of windows you want to suit the size of the box. After that, just draw a line right about it. Put in these little tabs here, just doing boxes, exact same as doing these things here. And then weld them to it. So basically, that's Lightburn. That's the model finished. Apart from, I maybe put a name up. I'm not really sure if I put a name in the building yet. But that's in place there. Just held on a bit of bow tack each corner. So, pretty pleased with it so far, folks. I've got the other 2 buildings built in place here now, so starting to fill up quite nice. Let's say again, with a bit of insight, as a modeller, we don't design the full layout until we go, I've no room for it. So a bit of insight, I kind of brought this track forward a little touch there and gave myself some more room to do some more proper low release, but these are low release buildings there, folks. So thanks for watching, I'll catch you again, cheers.